rumors spreading round United Texas town about the shack outside the games. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know.
Okay, as we get started on this video today, I just want to note that we got the fender all tightened up and ready. The right side of the bike is together. Get a shot of that here for a second. We have the foot controls, battery box, and all the new oil lines put in, so that's all ready to go. And what we're going to do today is the safety wire in the inner primary. So in the inner primary, there's a couple bolts that are right behind the chain, the inner primary chain, and they use safety wire in case they would back out so it wouldn't get in the chain and damage anything. So I want to show a tool that's used for that. So the tool used for that is this guy right here. There's back a long time ago when I got this one, probably in the 70s, this tool came from an aviation place where they used it for repairing aviation equipment, airplane motors and things like that. So they use a lot of this safety wire. These tools were kind of expensive back then, but now I've noticed the other day you can even get one of these on Harbor Freight, so for like $10. So some advantages of some tools being made offshore. This is an old original tool from the probably 30s or 40s, but anyway, I think the Harbor Freight version worked fine if you're just using it for a few times anyway. So what we're going to do is run this safety wire. There's holes drilled into the bolts, and we're going to run this safety wire through, and I'm going to try to get it so that the right side of the bolt, when it all tightens up, is going to have more tension on it. That way the bolt goes to turn left to back out. Ideally that won't happen, but I think either case with the safety wire on there, if something gets loose, it's not going to go very far. And like I said, the idea is to keep it all out of the chain. So once we have that wire around there, what we do is, and these are going to link together. The top bolt's going to link down to the bottom bolt. So I'm going to grab this down in here somewhere with these pliers, and then we lock them in. And when we pull this handle, it spins the pliers and puts a nice braid in it. So I just keep kind of moving down on this and wrapping it up. Again, if we get too many wraps on it, it will break the wire. So I'm trying to careful to avoid that from happening so we don't have to do it again. Now when I get close to the second bolt, I'm going to take the wire and run it through the second one, back out, and then bring these two together. And lock it down. This gets to be kind of like braiding hair. Puts a nice braid in the wire. It's got a little pull this way a little bit to even it out. So once I get it where I like it, there will be a little nub on the end of the last one. So I'm gonna just keep that cut off there and cut it off. And so it doesn't get in anything. And push this back out of the way and up as much as possible so it stays tight and stays out of the chain. So hopefully you can see this now, but the wire is all kind of braided up in there, nice and neat, and everything's tucked back in. So now we can go ahead and start our front compensator, primary chain, and clutch basket. Ready for the next operation. That kind of goes over the safety wire in the inner primary, and there's a lot of videos already out there about putting the inner primary together, clutch basket, and so on and so forth. But I didn't see anything that mentioned much about the safety wire. Some of the units don't have it. They've got a metal piece that kind of you can bend over the little ears and hold it together, but this 1980 does, so I wanted to show that. Next video, I'll probably already have that back together, clutch basket and all that. There's already a bunch of stuff on the internet showing that. And we'll see if we can get this guy cranked up and running again. It's been a couple months, so hope the weather's starting to get a little nicer too. I hope to get this thing for a ride.